What's up, world? It's your girl, Stacey Adams, and this is my new fro. Get into it. I'm coming to you tonight with this video entitled Get In Your Feelings. And we'll talk about that in a minute as to why it's titled that. I apologize for taking so long to post a new video. I think the last video I posted, I did the Lauryn Hill concert one, and then I did the one about the song lyrics. So it's been a couple of weeks. And one of the reasons it took so long was because it wasn't partial was sheer laziness, but then two was that recently I found out that my blog, my video blog that you're watching right now, my YouTube station, has caught the eye of stlhiphop.com. And they have so generously, they actually like my blog, they like what I say, and they have given me my own channel on stlhiphop.com. So you can see my videos this way, or you can also go to stlhiphop on my channel and you can see things there. And if you look down, I have the link for how to get there. So once that happened, I kind of got freaked out a little bit. Like, I was kind of scared. Like, oh my gosh, people, like, a lot more people are watching me. What am I going to talk about? So because of that, like, kind of freaked out fear, I didn't post anything for a while. But that's something that I do want to talk about, that I've been meaning to talk about for a while. And I just want to get some stuff out in the open and clear up some shit, basically. So today is the bouncy, quicker, picker-upper shit blog. I'm clearing some shit up. I'm cleaning some shit up right now. So, if you're my friend on Facebook, or if you're my friend on Twitter, you notice that recently there are some things I've said in regards to friendships or whatever, about how I'm kind of over friendships or whatever. I think that friendships have now evolved into business transactions and nothing more. Also, I have there's a picture up of me. I think it's on my fan page on Facebook, and also on my new blog on Tumblr. If you look down, you'll see that that link. And it has, it's like me, and it says like "will blog for fans," and that picture, it comes from a certain place. Like, it's, I can't even say like a person. Like, I'll just say this: over the years, there are certain people that have said things to me or whatever in regards to my blogs that have upset me, and I feel like I always have to defend myself with them. So that's why tonight is the day that we clear all this shit up. So, starting off, I just want to talk about about getting in your feelings. Like, whenever somebody gets upset or whatever, we are so quick to tell people, get out your feelings. Like, oh my God, get out your feelings. Like, no one can be emotional. Like, when did that happen? When did we get to a point where it's not okay to have emotions or to be upset or to get angry? When did we get to that point? I get angry, I get mad, I get hurt, I get frustrated all the time. But if I express that, then I'm in my feelings, and oh, get out your feelings. And one thing I used to always say about Facebook that cracks me up is that if I am in my feelings and I post something, my friends on Facebook, all 1,000 and however many of them, don't let me stay in my feelings too long. Like, they just start, like, going in. Like, one time, I remember I made a comment about me having empty nest syndrome, and then it ended up being like a 25 comment status about people talking about the show Empty Nest and whatever happened to Nurses, which was the spinoff, and when was the last time anybody saw Golden Girls. So people don't want you to be in your feelings, but I feel like that's not healthy. Like, it's not healthy to hold shit in, and it's like, or if I'm in my feelings, I'm supposed to stay in my feelings by myself. I'm not supposed to share it with anybody. I'm not supposed to be able to reach out to someone and say, hey, you know what? I'm really, having a hard time right now. I really need somebody to talk to. But then it's like, when you do that, then all of a sudden you get accused of having a pity party. And it's like, I'm not having a pity party. I just want to talk to somebody about how the fuck I feel. When did we get to the point that it's not okay to have feelings, to have emotions or whatever? And it's like, with me and my feelings, I'll say this: my life is an open book. I live my life that way, as an open book. If you've been my friend for however the fuck long or whatever, you know that I've always expressed myself by writing, period. Like, writing has been the best way to express how I feel about any subject matter, be it a letter, be it whatever. I write, and I've always done that, period, since I was young. So once we got social networks, I started expressing myself via those platforms. So whether it was Black Planet, whether it was my blog on MySpace, whether it was me creating notes on Facebook, whether it's me on Twitter now or my blogs that I have, I've always done that. And sometimes if I'm having an emotional situation or an emotional day, it may show up in my Facebook status because that's how I express myself. That's what I do. So for people to tell me that, oh, here you go, trying to get sympathy, or you want people to pity you, and it's like, pity me? The fuck? I don't want anybody to pity me. It's like, if you really feel that way, if you think that little of me, that you think that the reason that I tell my story about whatever it may be, whether it's me going to the club or it's me getting pushed down or it's me being broke or whatever, if you think that little of me, that you think that the reason I'm doing this shit is to throw a pity party or to get sympathy votes or to gain more fans, then fuck you and the fucking horse that you rode in on. That's that bullshit, and that's not my life, and that's not how I work. That's not what fuels me. Me getting extra fans or friends on Facebook, that's a plus. The fact that I haven't lost fans or lost friends because of the shit that I say that's a plus. Like, I'm surprised I still have the same people. There's a blog that I did called Confessions of a Chubby Girl, where I damn near break down crying, just talking about struggles and shit and situations that I've been through since I've put on weight and in social situations. And the fact, when I posted that, how many women posted that day on there, or how many women inboxed me and said to me, oh my God, Stacey, I can't believe that you felt that way. I never would have thought that as strong as the persona that you put up, that you really feel that way, and your story just changed me. When that led me to create the Chubby Girl Diaries, that blog site, so that other women can share their story. You know what I'm saying? So that we all see that we're not alone. And if you think that I did something like that just to boost my fan base, you got life fucked up. You know, and it's like, and I pity you. I feel sorry for you. And it's like this. I'll say this. There are probably people out there who are like, oh, here she go again. Well, bitch, here I am. Yes, here I go, and there I went with the shit. It's like, you don't want to go, but I'm going to take you there any fucking way. I think it just pisses me off. It's like, and let me say this, the reason I'm so angry about it is because, like, recently a friend of mine made a comment to me about, oh, here you go, whatever, you know what I'm saying, oh, pity poor Stacey. And poor me, the fuck no. I don't care if I don't have another friend tomorrow. It's not about that. Like I said again, at the end of the day, if I can share my story about my trials and tribulations, if I can share a story about my car getting stuck in the snow, and there's a woman out there, a man, a child, or whatever, who reads that story and or listens to it and says, you know what, damn, that happened to me too. It's not so bad. Then I've done my job. I've talked about me being hospitalized for suicide attempts. I've talked about heartache. I've talked about, like I said, being overweight in the club and a nigga pushing me. And I didn't do that so that my fans would love me more or that I can get extra votes of whatever the fuck. No. Like right now, I mean, the fact that as many people watch my blogs as they do is amazing to me. There was a point in time where I wasn't even doing video blogs and I had no idea if anybody even read my shit, but I kept on doing it. It'd be like 2 people that might say, oh, Stacey, I read your blog. I was doing the shit for those 2 people. And I was doing it for myself. Like I said, it's therapeutic at the end of the day. If I didn't write, everything that I write doesn't get published because some stuff is just too personal. But if I didn't write, I don't know what I would do. You know, like, I don't know what state I would be in, like how bad it would be for me. But like I said, again, if there are people out there, anybody, whether you on YouTube, Facebook, World Star, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever the fuck, if you for 1 second think that the reason I do this is to have a pity party, is for sympathy, whatever, I pity you. I feel sorry for you because you got life all fucked up. And that's about it. Like, I done gotten my feelings now. Excuse me. Just kind of thinking about it. But when I feel like my face getting red, that means that I'm getting mad. So, like I said, at the end of the day, like, I encourage people to get in their feelings. We spend so much time not being in our feelings that we all just walking around numb. We're all robots. We're so quick to tell everybody else, you need to I'll get out your feelings, whatever, nigga, oh, because blah, blah, blah. Or don't nobody care. Well, Tupac cares or don't nobody else care. Remember that shit. Write that down. I just feel like we as a society, we don't give a fuck no more. It's like if you can't express how you feel about some shit, be it publicly or privately, then what I just don't want to live like that, and I'm not going to. So tomorrow, if I wake up crying, y'all gonna know about it. It might be a picture of me on Facebook crying, and y'all don't have to comment. You don't have to like it. You don't have to dislike it. Whatever. That's me, and that's it. That's like I said. My life is an open book, but some of y'all are so closed-minded that you can't even get it. I like that quote. My life is an open book, but some of y'all so fucking closed-minded you can't even get it. I'm putting that shit on Tumblr. Let me get out of here. I'm about 10 minutes in or whatever. Right now, you're probably watching me, like I said, either on YouTube or you're watching me on STL Hip Hop. That's what's up. I also got my new Tumblr. If you look down, the link is there, TheStaceyAdamz.tumblr.com. Of course, you can always be on my fan page on Facebook, facebook.com/TheStaceyAdamz. Monday night, it goes down each and every Monday night with my show, Ham Radio. blogtalkradio.com/ham radio show, 9:30 Central Standard Time. We go ham, hard as like a motherfucker, so that's what's up. I'm out of here. 11:24. Yeah, that's it. So like I said, look at the bottom of the screen. You'll see all the links to everything that I'm talking about. It's been real. Also, the Chubby Girl Diary link is on there. We just got a new submission that was sent in, so you can check that out as well. Deuces and holla back.